Hi, I'm Stephanie Lotvin of Tellybean Knits, and today I'm going to be demonstrating how we can work some elongated stitches in the Waves cowl pattern. So we're going to begin by working the double wrap knit stitch. In this pattern, you'll find a double wrap knit stitch, a triple wrap knit stitch, and a quadruple wrap knit stitch. We're going to begin with the double wrap knit stitch. So we'll start by inserting our right hand needle knitwise into the first stitch on our left hand needle. And we are going to wrap our yarn as if to knit once and twice for the double wrap knit stitch. You can see both wraps. And then we're going to bring the yarn off of our left hand needle and onto our right hand needle. And you can see now this knit stitch has two loops coming from that single stitch. Let me show you that one more time. Insert knitwise, wrap your yarn once and then twice. And you can see I'm using my right index finger to catch those loops so that they stay in place when I'm working this stitch. I'm going to bring my needle through and off of the left hand needle so that I have two wraps in my double wrap knit stitch. Now let me show you how to work the triple wrap knit stitch. This stitch is worked almost identically to the double wrap knit stitch. You'll insert your needle knitwise, wrap your yarn once, twice, and then 3 times so that you have 3 loops on your right hand needle. Bring those 3 loops through and drop the stitch off your left hand needle to create a triple wrap knit stitch. I'll show you that one more time. Once, twice, 3 times, and off of your left hand needle. And then finally, I will show you the quadruple wrap knit stitch, which is worked again almost identically to the double and triple wrap knit stitches. Insert your needle knitwise, wrap the yarn once, twice, 3, 4 times so that you have 4 loops on your right hand needle. Bring all 4 loops through and then drop the stitch off of your left hand needle. You can see now I have 4 loops coming from my knit stitch below. I'll show you that one more time. Once, twice, 3, 4 times, and bring that quadruple wrap knit stitch through. And now you've just completed a quadruple wrap knit stitch. When you come back to those stitches in the pattern, you will be able to create elongated stitches. And I have here some double, triple, and quadruple wrap knit stitches that I've worked in a previous row. In this pattern, when you encounter these stitches again, you'll be ready for a purl round. And so I'm going to show you how you can drop those extra wraps so that you can create elongated stitches. We won't be counting these extra loops as increases in this particular pattern. Instead, we're just lengthening that stitch to create an elongated stitch. Since I'll be working this purlwise, I'm going to bring my yarn to the front. I'm going to insert my needle as if to purl from right to left. I'm going to purl that stitch. I'm only going through the first loop. When I bring my yarn off of the needle, I'm going to drop that extra stitch to create a slightly longer than normal stitch. That was a double wrap knit stitch that I just dropped the extra wraps on. For the triple wrap knit stitch, I'll do the same thing. I'm going to insert my needle knitwise from right to left. I'm going to purl that stitch just through the first loop, and I'm going to drop the other 2 wraps off of my left hand needle. And you can see the stitches are getting a little longer. This was the triple wrap knit stitch, and this was the double wrap knit stitch. And then finally, I'm going to drop the extra wraps on my quadruple wrap knit stitch. I'm going to insert purlwise. I'm going to bring my yarn through that first loop, and I'm going to drop all those extra wraps. And you can see I've got a very large stitch because of those extra wraps. And then I can continue to work in my row until I come to the next set of elongated stitches, those extra wrapped stitches. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.